What if some of the greatest mysteries in human history were never meant to be solved? What if the truth is something we're not ready to understand? You're now watching part 2 of our countdown. In part 1, we uncovered mysteries ranked 20 through 11, disappearances, ancient secrets, and events that still defy explanation. If you haven't seen that video yet, go back and watch part 1 first, because everything ahead builds on what came before. And before we continue, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video with someone who loves unsolved mysteries. Because from this moment on, we're counting down the 10 greatest mysteries the world has ever known. Let's continue. At number 10, we step into one of the most iconic and mysterious constructions in the world, Stonehenge. Built over 4,000 years ago, Stonehenge is made of massive stones weighing up to 25 tons each. Some were transported from quarries nearly 150 miles away, without wheels, without advanced tools, and without any written instructions left behind. The question is simple. How did ancient people move and lift stones heavier than a diesel truck? And even more puzzling, why did they build it? Some believe Stonehenge was an astronomical observatory, perfectly aligned with the movements of the sun and moon. Others think it was a religious temple, a burial site, or a healing center. A few fringe theories suggest help from advanced civilizations or visitors from beyond our world. Despite decades of archaeological studies, Stonehenge remains a silent monument with no clear purpose. Its stones stand like frozen guardians, keeping secrets that may never be unlocked. At number 9, we travel to one of the most dangerous and mysterious regions on the planet, the Bermuda Triangle. This vast triangular area between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico has been the location of countless unexplained disappearances. Ships vanish without sending distress signals, planes disappear from radar, and entire crews are found missing from vessels drifting silently in open water. One of the most famous cases is Flight 19, 5 U.S. Navy bombers that vanished during a routine training mission in 1945. A rescue plane sent to find them disappeared as well. No wreckage was ever confirmed, no bodies ever recovered. Theories range from violent storms, methane gas eruptions, magnetic anomalies, rogue waves, portals, time distortions, or extraterrestrial activity. But here's the unsettling truth. Despite modern GPS, satellites, and radar, vessels still occasionally disappear in the Bermuda Triangle today. The mystery remains unsolved, and the ocean refuses to give up its secrets. At number 8, we revisit one of the greatest mysteries in aviation history, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart. In 1937, Earhart, one of the world's most famous pilots, attempted to circumnavigate the globe, but somewhere over the Pacific Ocean, her radio transmissions became faint, uncertain, desperate, and then silence. Her plane vanished. No confirmed wreckage has ever been found. For nearly a century, theories multiplied. She crashed into the ocean and sank. She landed on an uninhabited island and died as a castaway. She was captured by the Japanese military. She survived under a new identity, or her plane lies somewhere deep in the Pacific, untouched. The U.S. Navy conducted one of the largest search operations in history, but nothing conclusive was ever discovered. Amelia Earhart's fate remains one of humanity's most haunting, unanswered questions. At number 7, we examine one of the strangest and most perplexing crime mysteries ever recorded, the Somerton Man. On December 1st, 1948, a well-dressed man was found dead on Somerton Beach in Australia. No signs of struggle, no injuries, no poison detected. All of the clothing tags had been removed, as if someone wanted to erase his identity. Inside his pocket, investigators found a tiny rolled-up piece of paper with 2 words printed on it, "Tamam Shud," meaning, "it is finished." Authorities traced the phrase to a rare book of Persian poetry. Inside that book, they discovered a hidden code, a series of letters arranged in a pattern no one could decode. The phone numbers scribbled in the book connected to a nurse who claimed to have no idea who the Somerton man was, though her reactions during questioning suggested otherwise. For decades, theories have swirled. A Cold War spy, a secret agent, a fugitive, a victim of an unknown poison, or someone carrying secrets too dangerous to reveal. Even with modern DNA attempts, the Somerton man's true identity and the meaning of his final message remain uncertain. The mystery is still unsolved. At number 6, we face one of the greatest mysteries of the modern era, the disappearance of Malaysian Airlines MH370. On March 8, 2014, a Boeing 777 carrying 239 passengers took off from Kuala Lumpur, bound for Beijing. Less than an hour later, the plane vanished from radar. Not just disappeared, it turned off all communication systems, changed course, and flew for hours in a completely different direction. Military radar detected it making a strange, sweeping turn over the Indian Ocean, and then nothing. No definitive wreckage, no confirmed crash site, no clear explanation. A massive search operation, the most expensive in aviation history, mapped thousands of square miles of the ocean floor. 3 pieces of debris washed ashore years later, but none revealed what truly happened. What caused MH370 to disappear? A mechanical failure? A hijacking? Pilot involvement? A sudden catastrophic event? Or something far stranger? 10 years later, the disappearance of MH370 remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 21st century. At number 5, we travel to the frozen wilderness of the Ural Mountains, where 9 experienced hikers met a horrific and unexplained fate, now known as the Dyatlov Pass incident. In 1959, Igor Dyatlov led a group of university students on a winter expedition. Days later, their tent was found, ripped open from the inside. Footprints in the snow showed the hikers fled barefoot into sub-zero temperatures. Their bodies were discovered miles away, scattered across the mountain. Some had injuries so severe they resembled victims of a high-speed car crash. Crushed ribs, fractured skulls, internal wounds without any external marks. One woman was missing her tongue. Radiation was found on their clothing. Investigators were baffled. There were no signs of another party, no clear cause of death, and no evidence of foul play. Theories have included infrasound-induced panic, military testing, avalanche, secret weapons, escaped prisoners, wild animals, extraterrestrial encounters. Yet none fully explain the bizarre combination of injuries, behavior, and forensic clues. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most disturbing mysteries in history, a terrifying night that still has no definitive answers. At number 4, we explore a legend that has captured the human imagination for over 2,000 years, Atlantis, the lost civilization. The Greek philosopher Plato wrote about a powerful island nation with advanced technology, magnificent architecture, and vast knowledge. According to him, Atlantis was destroyed in a single day and night, sinking beneath the ocean. But was Atlantis real? Archaeologists, historians, and explorers have searched for its location across the world. Santorini, the Azores, the Sahara Desert, Antarctica, the Caribbean, even underwater ruins near Japan. Some believe Atlantis was simply a metaphor for human pride and destruction. Others are convinced it was a real super-civilization wiped out by a massive natural disaster. New underwater discoveries, ancient pyramids, submerged cities, and megalithic structures continue to fuel the debate. Whether myth or truth, the legend of Atlantis remains a powerful, unsolved mystery about a world lost to time. At number 3, we encounter an artifact that challenges everything we think we know about ancient technology, the Baghdad Battery. Discovered in the 1930s, this small clay jar contained a copper cylinder, an iron rod, and traces of acidic liquid. When reconstructed, it produced a small but measurable electric charge, just like a modern battery. The artifact is believed to date back over 2,000 years, but electricity wasn't officially discovered until the 18th century. So what was the Baghdad battery used for? Some suggest it powered simple tools or electroplated jewelry. Others believe it was part of a larger, unknown technological system, and a few propose it might have been passed down from a long-forgotten civilization with advanced knowledge. No other artifacts like it have ever been found. No ancient writings mention its purpose. The Baghdad battery stands as a reminder that our ancestors may have known far more than history tells us, and that some inventions may have been lost forever. At number 2, we travel back more than 3,700 years to the island of Crete, where archaeologists uncovered a mysterious object that has puzzled historians ever since, the Phaistos disc. This clay disc is covered in 241 symbols arranged in a spiral, stamped with impressions that appear to form a language or code. The symbols depict humans, tools, animals, and abstract shapes, but they don't match any known writing system from the ancient world. Despite countless attempts by linguists, historians, and cryptographers, no one has deciphered the disc. Some suggest it's a religious text, others think it might record historical events, a magical ritual, or even a lost form of Cretan writing. What makes it even stranger? It is the only artifact of its kind. Nothing else like it has ever been found, and no clues exist about its origin, purpose, or creator. The Phaistos disc is a window into a past we cannot fully understand, a riddle frozen in clay, waiting for someone, perhaps centuries from now, to finally crack its code. And finally, the number 1 mystery on our list, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Standing for over 4,500 years, the Great Pyramid is a monument to human ingenuity, but it's also a monument to mystery. Made of over 2 million limestone blocks, each weighing up to 15 tons, the pyramid was built with incredible precision, aligned almost perfectly to the cardinal points of the compass. The question that has haunted historians and engineers for centuries is simple. How did the ancient Egyptians move, lift, and assemble these massive stones without modern machinery? Theories abound. Some say massive ramps were used. Others propose levers, pulleys, or rolling logs. Fringe theories suggest extraterrestrial assistance. Yet none of these explanations fully account for the precision of the angles, the smoothness of the stones, or the coordination required to build such an enormous structure in just a few decades. And the mystery doesn't stop with construction. Inside the pyramid are secret chambers and hidden passageways, some recently discovered using advanced scanning technology. Their purpose? Unknown. The Great Pyramid remains the most enduring symbol of ancient human achievement and perhaps the greatest unsolved mystery in the world. And there you have it, 20 of the world's most puzzling, terrifying, and awe-inspiring mysteries, each one defying explanation and leaving us with more questions than answers. From ancient civilizations to modern disappearances, from cryptic codes to massive engineering marvels, our world is full of secrets, and the deeper we dig, the stranger it becomes. Which mystery shocked you the most? Which one would you like us to explore in even greater detail? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, make sure you like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the unsolved and unexplained. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and remember, the world is far stranger than you could ever imagine.